I'm a big fan of the FNaF series. My favorite FNaF game is probably FNaF World. Unfortunately, my PC's motherboard was fried and it had FNaF World on it. I could just buy FNaF World on Steam again. In fact, I was about to do that until I was walking around my hometown and I found a large black bag on the sidewalk. Inside it was a CD and written on it was FNaF World. I picked it up and ran home, happily thinking that I wouldn't have to buy it when I could just play it. I put the CD into my computer and the game opened up. Those two eyes showed up just like always, but the eyes were red. No text appeared, and the music sounded like a slowed down version of the Pokemon Lost Silver song. Then the title screen showed up. It kept shaking around and changing color. The music sounded like a mess of 8-bit and 16-bit sounds. I clicked start and the party selection showed, but the only selectable character was Mangle, but she had no eyes, blood all over her face, and yellow sharp teeth. I clicked done and the game started. Instead of taking me to Fazbear Hills, it took me to a place called Help 6, Me 6, Please 6. Also, I was playing as Mangle instead of Freddy. The ground looked gray with red patches all over it. Also, the music was replaced with a faint static. Whenever I tried to select save or anything like that, a message would appear on the screen saying, with a distorted sound. After walking around the level a bit, I saw one of those chest things. After touching it, a picture of Mangle with empty bleeding eyes, a sharp-toothed smile, and hanging from a white glowing rope appeared on the screen with a sound so loud that you could even hear it with your volume muted. Then the FNaF 2 title screen showed, but the animatronics were not on the right side of the screen. When I selected New Game, an error message popped up. It read, "This game will try to find your personal info. Are you sure you want to proceed?" I then noticed that the only option was OK, so I clicked it. The FNaF 2 office showed, but it looked like it was daytime. Also, on the left of the office was a distorted and glitched version of the puppet. When I pressed Control to turn on the flashlight, in the hallway was a shadowy figure holding a knife, but it was not the Purple Man. It had long silver hair and was wearing a cloak, and it appeared to be holding the same black bag that I found on the sidewalk. The screen faded to black. Then another error message popped up. It read, "She is close. Are you sure you want to proceed?" Again, the only option was OK, and when I clicked it, a disturbing picture of Balloon Boy appeared. The next world loaded. It was called Watashi wa Sunzai shite wa ikemasen. The music was a creepy piano riff, then static came onto the screen for about 12 seconds and that same Mangle picture appeared, but the only thing different was the only thing visible was her eyes. I could hear what sounded like a broken music box, kind of like the music at the end of Suicide Mouse. A message appeared on the screen saying, "You are not enjoying this as much as I am, are you?" The next world loaded. It was titled, "Anata ga sundeita ga sore wa zutto mae deshita." The world looked snowy, then a battle started. I was battling with those things called chillax. After winning the battle, the screen cut to black and some JavaScript appeared, saying that a file called regret.exe was successfully downloaded. Then my computer reset. My desktop showed, but 10 seconds later, my desktop background changed to that picture of Mangle. That I noticed that my computer battery went down every 1 second. When the battery ran out, Mangle jumped and screamed at me, and my computer died. I plugged it in and searched for that file that was downloaded, regret.exe. I was able to find it, and when I opened it, Adventure Mangle appeared. A message appeared under her. "You regret what you have done, haven't you?" The program closed. Then out of my kitchen I heard what sounded like... It made me jump. I ran over to the kitchen and found all my food spread across the floor, all formed to spell the word regret. Then out of my computer room I heard a loud distorted sound. I ran back to my computer room, and on the screen was a picture of Mangle's head and a box full of robot parts. On the bottom of the screen it read, "Regret your dishonesty." Then all the lights in my house turned red, and all my electronics, iPhone, TV, etc., had "Regret your dishonesty" on the screen. I could hear begging at my door. Fortunately, I was able to escape out my window and run away. And my message to all of you is, if you ever see that CD, even if you are the biggest FNaF fan ever, do not play it.